It froze.
My bloody screen froze.
We
Well,
didn't
there you
shit.
go. It's working now. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ball Knowledge Podcast. Had some technical issues starting off in this episode, but we're fine now. Again, joined by Aslam and MK. Welcome back to This Week in Football, or Weekend in Football now. How are we, boys?
I'm fantastic, as always.
How was your weekend of football?
Too bad. Obviously, United didn't humiliate themselves, so that's good.
The Knicks won the game. We beat the Goomba, so that was nice.
Beat who?
Trae Young.
Oh, but
The Goomba.
harsh with who?
And
Warriors.
Kemba's now gone essentially, which is kind of sad. But
He's shocking, man.
I've been on the Burks train for a while. Fourth quarter Burks, what a player!
He's
And
from
Liverpool
Warriors.
won, which was nice.
He's from Warriors, so I'm not surprised he's good.
Kemba's college career has been a hell of a lot better than his NBA career so far, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
He's a bit hot and cold. He's too hot and cold.
He was unlucky with the Hornets. They were just terrible. And
Yeah.
he tried to do something with them, and then he never got a max contract, so he went to the Celtics. And I feel bad for him because if you just look at him as a player, he's not been terrible, but it's just
Terrible.
the fit doesn't work. But it's all right. I'll have my eulogy on Kemba Walker.
I think he's a bit like he's nothing like Wiggins as a play style, but he is in terms of how it's coming out. Like was he not first? Was he a first overall pick?
Who?
Second pick. Kemba. Where was he? No, when he got drafted. I can't remember where he was, but he might have been. He must have been already pick. I'm quite convinced he was. But Wiggins was a first overall pick, and obviously he had the most hype. Like people call him, he will be Canada's best player, whatever. And to be fair, he's got time. He's in his prime right now, and he's cooking. And obviously, Warriors were the best team around right now. The Suns.
We'll see today whether I won't see because 3 a.m. I can't do that.
3, man. They should ban Western Conference games in those times. They should do it minimum 2, because international fans literally neglecting the whole world is just focused on the Western side of America. Even the East side of America complain about their time. I'm like, what? Even Eastern, like people that sport, I don't know, the Bucks were saying, why Warriors time so peak? I'm like, wait a minute, in America, it's not that bad for you. But yeah,
I mean,
I
think they're like 5 hours behind us or something. It depends on the different time zone, but we're getting way off track. We need to.
Let's get onto the football. We'll start off with the early kickoff on Saturday. Arsenal won 2-0 against Newcastle.
What boring game that was.
It was a pretty boring game. Arsenal were terrible for the first half. Newcastle terrible. Yeah.
I think Newcastle are in big trouble, man. I don't know how they're gonna. Who's gonna get how are they gonna stay up? I don't know how. I'm looking at who's replacing them. Burnley go down then. That's the only way I can see them going.
The thing is, like, they brought Eddie Howe in because although he's always been a shit defensive coach, like, every year his side always conceded 60 plus. Offensively, he can make something good. And Newcastle are already on for a terrible defensive record, so they thought we might as well try and get some games where we can outscore people. I guess I don't know.
I guess it's more of they need to win the games that actually are winnable. So like the teams around them, if they can win those games, then there's sort of a chance for them to have a shout in staying up.
And I mean, it's not a surprise if Newcastle go and beat, I don't know, Man United, for instance.
You smacked them up for 1, man. They're terrible. We'll go to that game with 4 now. I think they're finished. I'm looking at that. The only way they can go down is if someone like Southampton goes down. I mean, the only way Newcastle can stay up is someone like Southampton or Villa go down.
Well, you don't have to be, one of the 15 best sides, but just better than 3 other sides. So.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, the team they're going down with, because Norwich has gone down already. I don't care what these Smith does.
Hey, they've just got 4 points or like 7 points No, in the last
Back to
three.
reality soon.
That's
They get
that's better form than you guys. Just shut up. We might as well stick you in a relegation battle.
we've got players. Norwich have only one player rate, and that's that midfielder. Norman's sick. But that's not Norwich. That's Newcastle. But with Newcastle, they're terrible. They're finished.
Speaking of Norwich, they drew 0-0 with Wolves.
Yeah, flipping Wolves, you waste, man. I needed a goal from Jimenez. After my fantasy week, flipping half my team decided not to play. You're getting dickheads.
We'll brighten up Aslam's day. Liverpool won 4-0 against Southampton.
That was fun.
Obvious.
The thing is, I don't even think like the scoreline is peak, but Southampton had a lot of opportunities in behind. It's just our goalkeepers are done. So like, and you know what I appreciate about Alisson more than other goalkeepers? He makes really good shots look terrible. Like he just makes goalkeeping look simple, right? You see some other people that are stretching like this for like. Do you see that free kick, right? There's a free kick against Messi, right? Where he just stands like right next to the top corner and then he just catches it. That's why I think he's so good, right? But it's not about making these wonderful saves that other people do and then they'll repost it 20 times. He makes goalkeeping look simple. That's what you want from a goalkeeper. His positioning is incredible and his awareness is great as well. So yes, he'll have a bad game, but in general, he's brilliant. But like,
it might actually have. I think Alisson gives the defense more confidence than it should, like normally. Because even if, let's say, Ramsdale, the Hayes saves, they look sick, but even defenders might be worried, okay, cool, we can't allow this to happen again. But when you see Alisson just make a catch out of nowhere, or like a simple save,
demoralizing.
You think, oh, nothing good past him, and then we have to just be composed yourself and have confidence. But
yeah, I feel like it's more demoralizing because, like, with De Gea, it's like he's making extraordinary saves, but it's like he's having to make these saves, and they're like otherworldly. Whereas Alisson is just like, I put all of my effort into that, and he just caught it.
Yeah,
and he made it look so simple, and now the ball's already 50 yards past me. How has this happened? You know,
I feel like with Alisson, people seem to wait for him to make a mistake to say anything about him, because normally you wouldn't hear anything about Alisson and it'd just be like, okay, yeah, he's one of the best keepers, but no one will come out and say it. Everyone would just wait till he makes a mistake, and it'll be like, oh yeah, no, we know this is classic Alisson, he's shit, this and that. It's really annoying.
Mendy's the only one I talk to. Everyone else, they're not on that level. I don't think Edison's on that level. I don't think.
Oblak's had a terrible start to this season as well.
Oblak?
He's not been very good.
To
his standards, anyway. Like, he has been quite worrying.
Courtois has actually been the best keeper in La Liga, Courtois. But yeah, that's La Liga, boring league. But in Liverpool, there's only one keeper in the world. There's only one keeper that's the best in the world, and that's Alisson. I'll have Mendy second. Probably no third. That's tough.
Why are we talking about our keeper anyway? We should be talking about the attack was firing.
Thiago again. What the hell? Just banging goal after banging goal.
I like him, man. He's good. I like him. You know, certain people here don't rate him, and that's okay.
You know? Me? I don't. What do you mean? I wanted him for. I said he's better than Bruno Fernandes, and I got hate. I got hate for that. I got hate for that.
Yeah, but you think everyone's better than Bruno Fernandes.
But Bruno Fernandes is shocking. Anyways, we get to Man United soon, but Thiago's absolutely amazing. That's what I want from a centre midfielder.
He's just great. You know, right now when this Liverpool side wins, right, it's just like very refreshing to see all the narrative change. Even Robertson, who I've been criticizing, I haven't been over the top with Robertson. I think I've been fair with Robertson in the sense that I've said he's been bad, but there's a reason for that, and he had a great game. I mean, Mane kind of sold him short on like so many occasions because Robertson, poor guy, was making these brilliant runs, and Mane was just a bit off it. But Robertson had a really good game, in my opinion. The whole team was great, and we got to sub off the midfielders, get them fresh for Wednesday, which is nice.
Who did you have Wednesday?
Everton.
Oh, that's a great game. I see you playing Wednesday too. I forgot who you're playing with. Villa. Oh.
Yeah, and Pep Guardiola's moaning. He's only got 14 or 15 players or something. Like, shout, man.
No excuse. Usually.
Exactly.
He plays all like top class players. What's he on about? Scott Carson's probably the only worst player you have. And he's 40.
Speaking of Villa, they handed Palace their first loss at home this season, beating them 2-1.
Big dub. Stevie G at
Manager
the will.
But they ain't going down. They're staying up. I think they'll finish 10th. I think that's the Stevie Gerrard impact. I think he's actually. I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna have to wait for to like give him an extra 5 games because I can't. This might be a manager bounce because obviously when you have a name like Gerrard come to a club, you ain't gonna not work hard, are you? Like, everybody's working and stuff, but obviously I want to see the Gerrard like what his style of play is. I haven't seen it yet, but right now Villa looking strong.
They've got a big couple of weeks coming up. They've got like City, Liverpool, Leicester, all in like consecutive games or something. So,
yeah, of course, yeah.
I think you'll see.
It'll be interesting though.
Yeah, it'll be a nice little test for him, but so far he's perfect.
Yeah, it's really good.
What a manager. I love him. All right, now I'm actually going to get my feed.
I don't really have anything to say about Palace. I guess it's a loss for them that Joachim Andersen's out.
Oh yes,
yeah, because he didn't travel today to Leeds game either.
Oh, they play today.
Yeah.
What's the games on today?
Let me check. Newcastle versus Norwich, and Leeds Palace.
Oh, that's a knackered games there, but it might be more interesting to be fair. It's intriguing that one, but yeah. Okay, Anderson not being there. They're not doing that bad. They've got I think Mark Gray. He's stepping up.
Yeah, he scored as well. 95th minute.
And his passing is really good. Like long range pass. I like his passing. But obviously Tompkins, I'm not a fan of Tompkins. But that's because he's third choice centre back. So
I guess it's more Palace need better depth in defence, which we kind of knew for a while.
Yeah.
Because they were playing like Tompkins, Ward, Sacco for seasons.
Yeah. Tompkins for me is not Premier level. I think he's not finished now. They should get a proper centre back.
Yeah.
I would have got some kids and got tossing out the Dubai.
Surprised bloody Gary Cahill didn't decide to stay.
Gary Cahill
has been good.
He was pretty good for Palace, to be fair, when he was there.
Cahill and Gray defense would be more balanced.
It probably would have been good for Anderson or Gray to play alongside Cahill, sort of get that experience instead of having two relatively unexperienced centre backs.
Yeah, Gray especially because he's a Chelsea carry player, and obviously Cahill, good Chelsea signing. So got a good link up there, but obviously he left. I don't know where Cahill. Where's Cahill at right now?
Bournemouth. Yeah.
It's all league, isn't it, or second league Bournemouth?
Yeah, second.
Oh, they're coming up.
I think
they might be overrated.
I think he needs to starting Edouard some more.
Yeah, he's playing.
I get Benteke is in good form. Did he start Benteke?
Yeah, I think he started.
He did. I think Edouard might need to start a few more games now.
I think Benteke is so weird because he scores goals that only he can really in that team. But then he also misses chances that only he can as well. For someone and for someone so aerially dominant, they don't really feed him the ball in the air that much. They ask him to play with it more, and it's like, bro, you've got a demon in the air, and you obviously he's a good an okay finisher, but
I think it's for seasons when he was at Palace, they'd lump the ball forward to him under Hodgson, and he'd just jump up and header it without knowing where the ball's going to end up.
That's the beauty of Benteke, then.
We love Benteke.
He just jump, get his head to the ball, and it goes somewhere. You're never able to tell where it's going to go either, because sometimes you got Zaha doing an overlap on the left, and then Benteke header it backwards.
Yeah, and it's like what Benteke. I'm not quite sure if his holder play. His holder plays not great, man. Even for a big person, I still think he needs to work on his touch. What comes to him and it bounces over him. Sometimes I'm like, what's going on? It's just Lukaku. But then the thing, he might do half volley and the goalkeeper's has to make a wild save. I think was it against Villa? He made he told him he bullied and Martinez had to make a great save. Might be. I think he was. He volleyed it. I was like, wow. but then he will just miscontrol the ball for no reason. I'm like, what? But yeah.
He seems like he's getting back into some sort of form, though.
Yeah.
He's been playing well.
But for me, Jordan Ayew getting dropped is big. At least he's starting, but I'm not sure what they do with left wing because Zaha has to start, obviously. So
yeah, Eze's back.
What do they play? Eze's back.
Eze played half an hour.
Eze, but this is incredible. This is going to confuse me now. Where is Gallagher playing? Would he play Gallagher as an 8? Next to Milivojevic? And have Eze as a 10?
I think it's time he drops either Milivojevic or Kayate now. But he's been playing in a... Has he not been playing in a 10 recently, though?
Yeah, Gallagher's been playing as a 10. But he's not really a 10. I think he's an 8. I think he can play an 8. And I think him and Milivojevic or Kouate, whoever you got to start in DM, he can play him next to Gallagher and have Eze as a 10. Then Alicia on the right, and then left wing Zaha. And Benteke or Edouard up top. That's a really balanced team, that. Palace, that's a great mid-table team. Yeah, I can see it. There's a good vision of Palace.
They're a team that can cause upsets as well.
Yeah, to any team, especially
so then lose to teams that or draw to teams that they should beat.
Yeah. So I'm worried when we got them. We got them on Sunday, I think. It should be Ragnick's first game, but I don't think it will be. But it should be. But it probably won't be. But Palace will be a difficult game for anybody, man. They beat City, innit?
Yeah, you're lucky Ole's not there anymore.
Well, no, for me, Chelsea game would have been a write-off if Ole was there. Every game,
but he would have lost to Palace.
Well, 100%. Every game would have lost. I promise you. It's like character did not have the same ideas as Ole. You could tell. But we get to United soon.
Yep. All right. Palace do play Leeds tonight, and Leeds drew 0-0 away at Brighton on Saturday night. Pretty
boring game.
Boring game.
But
apart from Brighton were boring. Leeds were boring. I don't know it needs to be that boring. Brighton created the most chances.
The only good part of that game was the ending. When Potter's like, I think I need a history lesson because these boys were 8th in the league. I don't know why they're booing. I found that hilarious.
He's spot on. What do Brighton fans think they are? They created the most chances. The forward can't score. What's the booing about? Are you booing the striker? What are you booing? It's like they're booing Brighton, the whole Brighton team. They put effort in, especially the defence. They didn't let nothing go in, and they create chances. It's Moype and these guys fought for not scoring. And
look, if Shane Duffy was playing, they would have won that game. Sadly, the dickhead sits, with 0 points in my fantasy team. So screw you, Graham Potter. I hope you get sacked, you piece of shit.
If Brighton have a second the most drunks in the work, they deserve relegation. I think this is definitely managing to stick by. But
they desperately need a new striker.
They've been needing it since he joined because they're creating too much chances for these guys not scoring.
He's not cutting anymore. To be fair, he hardly cut, but they need someone actually good up front.
He's falling massively. Moype. He started the season very well, but you see, this is what happens when you're not a top striker.
I think he always does that. He always starts reasonably well, and you get frauded into thinking he might actually change, but no, he doesn't.
Graham Potter was actually fuming. I don't know how he stood because he was angry when the boom happened, and then the press conference or the interview he was still angry. And he was actually fuming. I don't blame him because he's thinking, who did Brighton fans think they are? He could easily leave Brighton. He's got so many people that calling up his phone saying like, do you want to come to Tottenham? Do you want to go to this team? If I was Graham Potter, I'd be like, if any team comes to you, I'm gone. The Brighton fans don't respect me, I'm going. Who's Brighton? I think for me, Tottenham should have got him anyways, not Conte. That's my personal opinion. But
I think he probably didn't want to leave.
Talking about management, mate. Remember we
played football manager and
you were the first one sacked after like a month.
Huh? But for me, Graham Potter is perfect for Tottenham. Tottenham should play attacking football only. They shouldn't get Conte. Conte is too good for them. Conte's way too good for Tottenham. Tottenham's getting a manager that's way too good for them. And Conte won't work with serial losers, so it's just a bad mix. It's not going to work out well. Speaking
of Spurs, their game got called off.
Yeah. I think Burnley was
no need to talk about that.
It's a lucky escape for Spurs because I think Burnley wins.
I'll be back.
It was in the snow, so you know what I mean? When it's snowing, it's Burnley season. And Burnley was kicking the ball so long, so high, and one little bounce, Chris Wood's there.
You see the story of the guy traveling from Dallas to go watch Tottenham at Burnley.
That person has to hold that L. That's a massive L. Hold that L. First of all, if you're going to pick that game to go to Tottenham, first of all, traveling from America to Tottenam is really out in itself. At least go to a game that's either a Big Six game or at home in a new stadium. Going to Burnley away, you deserve the cancellation. You deserve it. Traveling all the way from Dallas.
Kane got a hold of this and was like, "Oh, I will get you tickets to a Spurs home game."
The only dub that Kane took, and even then, he took an L right after because that guy was flipping violating him before.
He deleted the tweet.
What was the tweet?
The one guy who traveled from Dallas deleted a tweet from earlier in the season where he said if Kane wants to leave, tell him to fuck off effectively. And that he's not good enough for this club.
What? That's too far. But if you just said if he wants to leave, that I don't think he will delete that. Because he said F off. Yeah, that's a bit too much.
That's funny.
For me, if I was to delete a tweet, if I was Kane, I'd be like, you can hold that. I'm taking my progress. No, that's they come traveling from Dallas to go to Burnley. You deserve cancellation. What an idiot.
Okay, let's go. Another game that was full of snow. City beat West Ham 2-1.
Yeah, it was routine for City. West Ham.
Who even scored for West Ham?
Lanzini?
Yeah,
yeah, 94th minute Lanzini.
It was a great goal though. Yeah. But yeah, West Ham were all right. They put a fight in. They didn't give up, but it's the most expected result of the weekend. A 2-1 loss.
I was very close with my 3-0 prediction.
Yeah, it was never going to be a 3-0.
Well, it's because of the snow.
I'm surprised they didn't call it off. The snow looked like it was really building up around half time.
Man, I got 25 points this week. Cancelo was fucking a quarter of that, basically. Oh my God. You know what, yeah, this week I'm going to get even worse. You know why? I've got 2 Arsenal players. I'm really banking on them to lose. I'll put in your boy Ramsdale, the dickhead. Watch. He's going to make a big mistake against Man United.
The problem is, I'm not quite sure. Perhaps he does keep clean sheet. It's all over, isn't it?
I'll put Sanchez in over Ramsdale.
I have somebody. I have Mendy.
This dickhead, not only did he concede against Newcastle, he got a red card. I'm not having that. That's
I was pissed off as well. But at this point in time, I don't know what Man United are going to do.
I think the worst part
I don't know what Arsenal are going to do.
I put in Ramsdale, confirmed it, and then I remembered he's playing Man United, and I just shouted. Oh, sorry. I'm on -8. These last few I'm telling you, yeah. For FPL, I've just been violated this season. I haven't even done anything wrong. I've just been violated. Like, Champions League, I think I'm second or something, but FPL, oh my God. I'm just getting violated so badly.
Did you change the team?
I had 7 players not play for me. That's disgusting. That's actually half of my points came from one player, and that was my captain. So if you really think about it, right, Salah got 12 for me. Cancelo got 6, so that's 18. 18 out of my 25 points came from 2 players.
Class.
I can't be bothered. This is fucking ridiculous. Everyone else is coming out with like 50, 60, and there's me with 25 because half my team didn't play. I hate football sometimes so
much. More snow games. Leicester beat Watford 4-2.
They're so bad still. I don't care that they scored 4 goals. How can you concede 2 goals against Watford? You know, conceding 2 against Watford is bad. So like certain teams here that conceded 4, that's just embarrassing, you know. But,
and
like,
5.
We don't talk about all these stuff.
Exactly, and 5. But like, I don't care. Leicester and Jamie, you know what? Yeah, I'm done with this dickhead. I had him in my fantasy team. He did nothing. Nada. Nothing. I took him out. Yeah, Kane's gonna score. He's gonna score like 4 against Brentford because I took him out this week. Troll. I actually hate it. I'm so done with it. I don't even like football anyway. I hate it. Shit sport. Basketball.
You're right. Paris.
MK, what did you think? Madison got goal and 2 assists. Vardy got 2 goals.
It's just, I think for me, even though Watford did have a great win last weekend, but it's a standard win for Leicester. I thought at home was at home, isn't it? 4-2.
Yeah, Leicester were home. Oh,
Yeah.
Watford were home against you. We're away to Leicester and lost 4-2.
Yeah. So yeah, I expected Leicester to do win. Obviously, 4 goals is still impressive. Vardy's still scoring. He is trying to chase the golden boot. And Madison, Leicester could get a top 5 finish. They look like a top 5 team now. Once they kick into gear in January, February, they'll start kicking to form. They'll be a top 5 team. I'm not quite sure about top 4. I don't think they're good enough, but top 5, top 6. By April, you assume they'll be top 6 or top 5 at least.
Oh god, I just read a nice little meme. That's good stuff.
Okay. Brentford beat Everton 1-0. Tony penalty. Did you think it was a penalty?
Yeah. I think I saw match today. I think it's penalty for me.
Look, when these dead games come out, I'm not gonna lie, I can't laugh at all. I'm sorry.
Effectively, Townsend kicked. What did he kick in the face?
It was Henry.
Was it?
I thought it was. Was it?
I think so. Yeah.
I thought it was penalty. High boot in the box penalty. Because for me, we get to the game soon, but if that's a penalty, then obviously if the Wamsaka one's penalty for me, I don't care how different it is. It's still a penalty. Well, it's harsh to be fair, but Brentford win is good win for everybody. So Brentford wins, everybody wins.
It's good for everybody except me. I did predict them to go down, and I'm very sorry.
It was
right?
Ivan Tony's penalty is so cool though.
For me, Frank Onyeka got kicked in the face.
Yeah.
Well, if you got kicked in the face, then I don't know how it can't be a penalty. Yeah.
High boot.
Like, why is this even a discussion, boys?
It's a penalty. We need something to discuss. Usually, I don't think did he give it a first or did he go check?
I think he just allowed it. I think originally. Because I only watched it through highlights. I didn't see the whole game. I don't watch that.
You know what? Yeah. What we've been building? We've been building what? The most ashamed football, or the most shameful footballers and the worst footballers, right? I want to add another one, right? The worst pundit, Jermaine Genius.
Yeah.
You don't know how much I hate this man. He is the actual worst, right? And here's why. He's on TV too much. He's on BT. He's on BBC. He's supposedly being groomed for the new match of the day. If he goes on match of the day, I actually might kill myself. I can't do it. He offered. Imagine this man. I remember it. Do you guys remember? Yeah, when Bournemouth went down, and he was like, "I predicted Bournemouth to go down. I said that all of this shit would happen, right?" So okay, cool. You predicted that. BBC are very nice. Yeah, they show all your predictions. So I went and Googled it. Jermaine Genius said they'll finish 12th. They had good signings, and Eddie Howe is one of the best managers in the league. From that moment, I decided this guy's not it. I never liked him before anyway, but oh my god.
I can't remember what match it was. We were playing on BT. It might have been a Tottenham game or something. And he was like, oh, Liverpool had an abysmal first half, this, that. No, we fucking didn't. We played brilliantly that first half.
I hate him. He actually doesn't get football.
I want to put Rio Ferdinand there.
Oh, and him. He's shit as well.
He's confused, I think. I think he's confused.
Why is his argument, oh, you didn't win a Premier League trophy, why are you talking about it? What the fuck does that matter? He's a pundit.
But the thing is, we should hold that same energy for him. He's on a YouTube show with Joel, whatever his stupid name is, and Stephen Howson, the fat shit. They haven't played football to that level. They haven't won a title. Don't talk football with them. When they talk about this shit, don't talk about that.
Yeah, I don't like the argument. That's a weak argument. I don't know why he said that. I'm not quite sure why it was mentioned.
It's this elitist bullshit argument that people have. And it's like, shut up, man. You can talk about... Then don't talk about politics. Don't talk about anything that you're not related in. I'm only allowed to talk about stuff that I know about, and you're only allowed to talk about stuff you know about. They're chatting a bunch of shit. It's
not Ronaldo anyway. I think Rio Ferdinand thought this is the best way to defend Ronaldo.
I'm telling you, the sad thing about Rio Ferdinand is, right, people will remember him more for the bullshit that he speaks than for the quality of player he actually was.
He's
I know he's a dumbass, right? And he's got dementia, but he was actually a very good footballer.
He was actually
Too
incredible.
bad he's a donkey and I hate him. Bloody idiot. I still remember him chatting shit about Newcastle and Mike Ashley. I actually wanted to throw something at him. He's so brain dead.
That reminds me, that thing for me, him doing that is quite, because he has Sports Direct links in it. So I'm thinking that's why he defends Ole and the Glazers more than he should. Because I don't remember him ever saying anything about the Glazers ever. I think I never used to mention it during the Super League, but even during the Super League, I don't think I remember referring to Everton about owners. Never. So I think because he has a little link with United, he will never speak against them. So I don't really care what.
All right, who's your pick, MK? I've got Jermaine Genius. He's got. For commentators, it's got to be Steve. I hate Steve McManaman.
Steve McManaman is so funny. It's so funny.
That's holy
Champions League days is the biggest game of the week, and all you hear is Stephen just go, yep, Fletch, yep.
I hate them so much.
What's the fucking point?
Fletcher, the crash commentator is good. Great one. I'm not even fan of any of the good commentators apart from the one that's always next to you thing. I forgot his name. The one that does the stories.
You know what they need to do? You know, basketball.
Drury.
We have our own little like announcement
one that
for everyone, right? So like New York, we have Mike Breen the GOAT and Walt Frazier the GOAT. Yeah, they need to do that. They even do that, but they don't flip and let you watch it. I don't want to see flipping. I don't know, Fletcher and McManaman. I want to see the Liverpool boys.
Nah, I don't like actually.
They're the best.
The United ones are the worst ones. So
but who's your worst one? I know you hate everyone.
There's a lot. I can go through a lot.
Oh my god! Why was that? Do you guys remember last year when Timo came and everyone was like, Timo Werner for Golden Boot?
Oh my god!
I even sent it. I remember. I told you guys this guy's a fraud. You know what? The Chelsea game is like, this guy's shit. He's just shit, right? And I'm sorry, but
it's so outrageous claim, man. What are people?
But
why are people doing
you see what I'm most interested about with Chelsea? I forget the game for a second. The way they utilize Tuchel, the way they utilize Lukaku and Werner is so weird, right? Because they have Werner dropping deep to try play in Lukaku, right? Which is the oddest thing, because Timo Werner has like zero, like he's a footballer, right? So you can't disrespect him that much. But also, the guy's got no tech. He can't do any. I don't think he can't dribble. He can't like shoot. He can barely pass. Like why? The one thing he has going for him is he's very fast, right? So why are you making Lukaku run in behind and making Timo drop deep? Especially when you had the blueprint at Inter Milan where Lautaro would normally go in behind and Lukaku would drop deep and hold the ball up for other people to get into the game. Not as a target man, but for him to just bring others into play.
It's so impossible after a wide. Yeah, I just think that Chelsea. I don't think Werner starts for them when Mason Mount's fully fit anyways. When Mason Mount comes back, he'll be marked. But yeah, back to us. I got a name. Paul Merson. He can hold that. What man? I mean, he doesn't know.
All the Soccer Saturday people need to get in the bin. I don't care that Jen's leaving because his friends went. Shut up, man.
No, I do not care a single bit when he's leaving. I don't give a damn about Soccer Saturday. I don't watch that shit. But Paul Merson, he's comments by Ragnick. I don't think he understands that he's an interim manager. What do you mean about trophies? I don't like him bringing about trophies. He's an interim manager. The season's almost over. The league campaign's over. The Champions League, I mean, if you expect us to win Champions League, then that means you expected Ole. That means you thought Ole was even a worse manager than we originally thought. If you expect this Man United team to win Champions League, so that's even out of the equation. And he's won a domestic cup before at Leipzig, so an FA Cup win is not shocking. I'm not expecting
Schalke to a Champions League semi against Real Madrid. So.
Yeah, and he's calling out United, or he's calling out Ragnick, saying that is this really the great appointment? They wanted Pochettino, they wanted this, they wanted that. But is Ragnick really the guy that should be going for? But they're not. He's not realizing that he's an actual interim that's going to be at board level after the season finishes. So Ragnick, Paul Merson, I have no interest in the way he says. He doesn't know. He just speaks about emotion. The one time we just talk about his pace. Everybody knew he was the slowest guy ever. Well done for saying Gui's slow.
To be honest, right? I think this was a bad topic I brought up because 99% of pundits are shit. So I'm gonna try to think of like actually good ones. Gabby Logan, I don't know. She does football, right?
Yeah.
That's
No,
presenter.
yeah, she does. Yeah,
Alex Scott's quite good.
yeah, Alex
Yeah.
Scott is good. Laura
Gary Logan's
Wood
come
is
as
good.
presenter. Who?
I'm thinking Emma Hayes when she was on BT whenever during Women's Super League break, she was really good.
Yeah,
She was there during the Euros as well, I think.
But I think coaches always have a better when coaches talk. Like Mourinho, when Mourinho was at Sky Sports, like
Yeah,
he was
Mourinho
actually,
Wenger had a nice thing.
yeah.
Jenny Chu, she's Peng, and she also.
She's a presenter. I'm not counting her presenter. I was like, what are you doing? You're counting presenters. Gabby Logan and Chu are both presenters. They don't count.
Yeah,
Gabby Logan does get involved though.
Football, man. They know football.
Yeah, they do. But
Like,
they're not.
yeah, look, I'm having to grasp at straws, and anytime I can mention Jenny Chu, I will.
No, but like, she don't count. She's a presenter.
I think Jamie Carragher's one of the best on TV.
I think the thing is, right?
It's because he called out Ollie and what everybody thinks.
I think the thing is with Jamie Carragher, right, that people need to get over themselves with, right, is that he is a good pundit. It's just, I think sometimes he just has bad points, but they come from a good place. And people need to get over the fact that people can get stuff wrong. Like, these are people that talk about football all week, every week, yeah?
Yep.
So, the same with, like, scoop journalists. It's not what you get wrong, but how much you get right in comparison to how much you get wrong. That's more important. Gary Neville is awful, though. I hate him.
That's another one. That's on my list. Gary Neville of the Howlers. He's number 2. Number 1 is always going to be Paul Mercer. Actually, no. Paul Mercer's second. Number 1 is always going to be the guy that does Final Score. I forget his name. What's his name again?
Oh, Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. His team of the week is not a team of the week. It's just his opportunity to chat shit about a bunch of players.
He has agendas against.
Like he put Sadio Mane he put Salah in his team of the week, and his whole paragraph was abusing Salah for being greedy. What?
Exactly. This for me. I can't stand these guys. For me, they're terrible. What's Garth Brooks still doing it? Retire. Go washed. Always does talk about every time about United, he always brings up Pogba out of nowhere. He says, "Oh, Pogba, do you think he's a bad influence in the dressing room?" Just shut up. I hate this thing where people talk about people's influence in the dressing room when you're not in the dressing room. How do you know? You're not there. Roy Keane, he has no football analysis whatsoever, but he's entertaining. So do you want to put?
He's funny, but for someone that played, you know what? Yeah, for someone that played under Ferguson, right, and he had such like standout performances. You'd expect and he was a manager. You'd expect some level
he was
of
a shit manager.
But everything, but everything about him is just there's no desire, there's no passion, there's no nothing. So fuck off. Just give me some. Talk about a formation. Talk about what this player was doing. It's always about doing more or trying your best. Shut up, man.
Yeah.
Do you know who I think is like one of the best on TV?
Oh, no.
I don't know if you've watched the Championship. You know Don Goodman. He's fucking brilliant. He's either a pundit or he's on commentary. He's brilliant. I love him.
Watching the Championship.
The Championship is one of the most entertaining leagues in the world.
Yeah,
I give it
How sick it is.
The end of the season is when I give it an interest. So
no, even like during the season, like the amount of shit that happens during the season in Championship, so much fun.
The last time,
the level of the Championship is a hell of a lot better than the level in the Scottish Premier League.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but that's
it's a hell of a lot more entertaining.
Oh, yeah, it could be insane. Yeah, it's probably second or third.
Yeah, we've gone on a wild tangent. We need to talk about Chelsea Man United. Right?
Yeah, MK, go on then. Give us your feelings after the game.
It was a well-deserved draw.
To get into the game, we have to talk about the big talking point. Big Ronnie has been benched 4 times in 9 years now. Half of those benchings came at Man United. How is that possible?
Oh my god. It's actually embarrassing that. So very embarrassing stuff. But then I think this one for Carrick was a right one to do because I think the game would have been too much for Ronaldo just to be in front of the back 3. And he knowing that we're not going to get the ball, why would Ronaldo just be going up against 3 defenders? It would just be pointless. But the one when he
the thing is with the pressing, obviously, yes, Ronaldo doesn't press here. That's a fair point. But it's not even that he doesn't press. It's more that
Sancho,
when he the way Man United wanted to play him was like, oh shit. they wanted to try and stop the midfield from clicking, right? And you're not going to get Ronaldo dropping deep to try and screen and harass the midfielders. That's why they had Bruno there, because he's a friggin' headless chicken. Right.
Oh no, we're not doing that. I have to get into this now. For me, I was gonna say Wan-Bissaka was the worst player on the pitch, but then I saw Bruno Fernandes' performance, and I think Bruno was absolutely shocking. Shocking. He's actually not good. I'm telling you guys, I'm just saying right now.
I don't get Bruno.
He is not good.
I don't get him.
He's not world class. When I hear people call him world class, it makes me. When in group chat we keep saying Bruno Fernandes, and then someone like I don't know, Christian says he's world class. I'm like, oh, shut up, man. He's not better than Lingard. I'm telling you, I'd rather have Jesse Lingard over him all day. Yeah,
technically, this game should have actually been good for him as well.
No, it shouldn't be.
No, because if you actually think about it, right, he's playing in a false line where all he needs to do, where he's going to be the focus of the attack. He just needs to do whatever he can to like.
He hasn't got IQ to do it.
To keep the ball and get others into possession, right? So you're like, this is a Bruno game. He could do a job here. Like this might be. It was
a game for Jesse Lingard, not for Bruno.
And then like,
he's terrible. I'm telling you guys, right?
He's fucking useless.
But I don't care what he does against Norwich. No one cares what you do against Norwich, Newcastle. What congratulations, you scored a goal from against Newcastle. Well done. What congratulations. Where is your big game performance against Liverpool in the league, City away, Chelsea, Arsenal? You know, this Thursday, if he starts for this Thursday against Arsenal, he ain't gonna do nothing. I promise you. Bruno Fernandes, he just doesn't.
Yeah, but it's Arsenal a big game.
It is, in my opinion. We don't beat them. For me, it is.
I need to get every shot.
I said at the beginning of the season. I told you at the beginning of the season, they will be our top 4 rivals. I guess what now we're in stage, they are top 4 rivals. So Arsenal are a big game now, and for me, we cannot lose that game. But the Chelsea game, for me, it was I liked this couple of things the Carrick did. He put McTominay and Fred to press the Chelsea wing backs instead of
wingers. Very good. Yeah.
He made the midfielders do it, and then because Matic was basically part of the back three, he just sat.
Bro, Matic was like doing flicks and nutmeg. I'm thinking, bro, what's going on, man?
He's bringing it back from the 2016 days. Like, Matic has those type of games in him where he comes out of nowhere and he just shows his class. But obviously his age is catching up to him and he doesn't do it every week. But yeah, I thought Matic, how he used him was great. I like how Carrick used him. He used him how Carrick used to play. Carrick used to play in this role where he's picked the ball up from the centre backs and then distribute.
Oh yay! A little side note: Mahmood said he can come to watch Spider-Man with us.
Nice.
We'll finally see him.
I mean, speaking of tangents, that could be a further tangent I've ever seen. That's probably the maddest tangent ever. How do you go for a match and Michael Carrick playing deep like playmaker? Gary will come. That's crazy.
Yeah. Thank you, by the way, for getting getting 2 points off Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks, man.
We did the business for snap. I need Chelsea to win the league. Oh, because United definitely win the league, and Norwich.
I saw a Chelsea fan saying after the game, this is why we won't win the league this season because we play well against as well as we can play against like all of the smaller teams and beat them. When it comes to teams that we should be beating, like when it comes to teams like City, Liverpool, Man United, all of them lot, we don't play how we're supposed to play.
I think it's a bit harsh for United because if it was on Dolly, they would have beaten us. Because Carrick has completely different ideas to Oli. It's so obvious. See how he's 11s from Villarreal and Chelsea. He dropped Ronaldo in one of them, dropped Bruno in another. He clearly does not want both of them playing together because he thinks that it will ruin the balance of the team. And Carrick definitely had different ideas to Oli. It's so obvious. And that's why there was a dressing room fallout and all that rubbish. But yeah, for shout out to Fred though. Fred for me was man of the match, even though he pissed me off in the last where he chipped the keeper, where he tried to chip the keeper the wall.
Stupid.
Why did he do that? I mean, first of all, I think we need to point out the third place in the Ballon d'Or ranking. What was he doing? Like, yes, I guess he was abandoned and everything, and all the for some reason, Chelsea just decided to throw 9 men into the box, right? But like, why are you trying to? So Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford are coming at you, and you decide that now is the perfect time to like try and bring the ball down. Like, either clear the ball or at least try to get it back to Mendy, or get it away. What?
Or header
And
into the throwing area.
Good on Sancho, yeah, because he did do the dodo move. I'm looking at Marcus Rashford, and for some reason,
He's always offside.
like,
Why
what?
is he always
Do you
offside?
not know how to
He was
play
even
defense?
offside in the tapping area. Wait, if Sancho squared, he would have been off.
Yeah,
How much
Exactly.
back behind the ball, you idiot?
he was running offside next to him the entire way.
So fair
He's
play
a-
to Sancho for finishing, yeah. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka, well done, because Man United and Chelsea dropped points because of you, my friend. But Tony Rudiger, you piece of shit, you're my centre back, and you had 2 opportunities to score.
Oh, thank God for that. I thought it was Lukaku back post. I thought, okay, let's go. Then I saw Rudiger. I was like, good, thank God for that.
I
But
think
yeah, Wan-Bissaka for me
Rudiger
is
is that.
Huh?
Rudiger's got a problem, I think. Like, specifically in games where it can get heated.
He's
He
always
seems to, like,
beef everybody.
always want to be in the center of everything.
I can't stand.
So, like, every time a Chelsea player went down, you'd instantly see Rudiger in the referee's face.
He's trying
Like
to be a
players'
hard
face.
man, and it's just he's trying to be them, them big men that
The intimidator.
the intimidate. Shut up, man.
I like
You're
the only time,
German and you're black. You're already intimidating. You don't need to pretend. I don't need this shit from you. I'm being serious. Like, you already scared the shit out of me, yeah. So, like, I don't know what you think you're achieving by doing all this.
I do rate McTominay for standing up because I think Rudiger tried to bring Fred and then McTominay came out of nowhere. I just barged him out of the place. So I like McTominay showing like we ain't gonna get bullied around here. But Rudiger for me is a little bastard. I think he's like Zaha. See, Zaha loves to beef everybody. Rudiger's like a big version of him.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
Zaha, you're from Croydon again, and you're black. We get you're hard. Yeah, you don't need to prove anything. Like, I'm
Which
sorry,
is
but
hilarious because he goes down
like,
easier than
like,
anyone else in the fucking league.
Like, the thing is,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
is, like, if it's a white dude, then it's like, okay, fine. Like, you can do that shit, yeah? Because
Smith Rowe.
obviously you're not intimidating at all, unless you're like Eastern European. Like, if you're one of the Joker brothers, then fine. I'm staying well away from you, my friend. But, like,
I mean, if you're Jokic yourself, I'll stay away from you. He's one of these brothers. Hell no. But yeah, man. United, hopefully, obviously get into the games. United Arsenal, I'm shook.
Yeah, we'll start it now tonight. Newcastle hosts Norwich.
I don't know why.
Big game.
I don't know how to call that game. I'm gonna go for Newcastle win. Let's go for it. 1-0 Newcastle.
Wait, who is it? Newcastle and
Norwich.
Oh,
So,
God.
that is actually a big game.
Norwich are winning
Big game.
that.
No, that's
I
a
have
huge
no
game.
faith in Newcastle anymore.
If Newcastle don't win that, they're relegated. I don't care. They're relegated. I'm calling it. If Newcastle don't beat Norwich at home, they're relegated. It's finished. There's no way I come back from not beating Norwich. No way. Well, I think they beat Norwich. Come on, it's 1 Norwich at home. 1-0.
Yeah, but Norwich actually look better under Dean Smith. You can't lie.
At home, it shouldn't be losing. They both got managers. No excuses. I prefer Eddie Howe to Dean Smith. So there's no excuses.
Oh my God, not again.
What's the next game?
Leeds versus Palace.
Palace.
I'm saying 1-1 Newcastle Norwich.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm going 0-0. Even
And
though I
Leeds
said Norwich
Palace.
will win. I don't know why I just said Norwich will. Yeah.
I'm going for 1-0 Newcastle. But Leeds Palace, I'm going for Leeds 2, Palace 2.
Ooh,
I'm
going 2-1
Palace.
Palace.
1 Palace.
Oh shit! Okay, let's go Palace. Last minute winner. Let's go. Scenes.
Big class. Second team.
Tomorrow, Watford hosts Chelsea.
Yeah, that's definitely
3-0
3-0
Chelsea.
Watford. 3-0 Chelsea. 3-0 Chelsea.
You know what? You should go for your instinct. The instinct told you 3-0 Watford. Stick with that.
No, I was
I'll go
thinking
4-0
about
Chelsea.
losing, and I just got that. I don't know what happened.
Imagine that though. Imagine it's 3-0 Watford. For me, that's what Chelsea. They'll
It'll
be
be like that West Brom game when Chelsea lost like 5-2 last season.
Yeah.
But
That was
that's
that Power League as well. We need to go Power League again and just while the Chelsea game is going on. That was the reason why. Get your
West
friends
Ham. West Ham have Brighton.
Ooh.
West
When
Ham
1-2 West Ham.
I think that's a no.
What?
You're in there, though. How about that?
I don't know. West Ham.
We need Brighton to win. Come on, Brighton. I think West Ham will win. Let's be real.
Wolves Burnley.
Wolves 2, Burnley 1.
Do I want to go with my boys? My tiki-taka boys. Nah, Wolves 2-1. I've got Jimenez. I had to. Piece of shit didn't score last week. He needs a goal now, dickhead.
I think it'll be 2-2.
You're 2-2.
Thank you. Southampton, Leicester.
Leicester are winning that 3-2. They're useless.
2-0 Leicester.
Well, I'm going 9-0 Leicester.
Oh my
Spurs.
God.
They can't spin it back twice in a row. No way.
Can you imagine?
No, please.
You have to sack Hassan. If that happens again, Hassan
Don't do that.
he's got to get sacked.
3
seasons. No way.
Villa versus Man City.
Ooh, you know this is hard though, because if it was Villa on this, I'm going for a 6-0 C. But because it's under Stevie G, the manager,
Let's go, Gerrard. 2-1 Villa.
Go for a 1-1 draw.
Wait, Leicester. Villa against who? City.
Man City.
Yeah. Okay, Stevie, I like you, but 2-2. No, I'm not backing Stevie. I'm sorry.
Everton versus
2-1.
Liverpool.
2-1 City. Everton.
This is never a high scoring result. It's never.
1-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool.
I got 2-1 Liverpool. I think Richarlison's back.
Oh, who cares, man?
And he's annoying.
So we're definitely.
He's either amazing or absolutely gash. So you don't know which one to get him for Richarlison.
Tottenham. Listen, Thursday. Tottenham versus Brentford.
Oh God.
2-1 Tottenham. Decent games.
I'm going to go 2-1 Brentford.
I'm going to go 1-1.
Conte out. Tottenham fans are probably singing
And the big one, Man United Arsenal.
So
two very bad.
Look at that game. I don't know why. I'm shook. Actually, I'm not shook, but I'm just worried that how is Carragher going to set up this game? He can't go defensive, surely. But he can't go two attacking because we've got Maguire back, and I know for sure Carragher will end up.
Maguire is world class. That's what you told me.
I never say he's world class. So he's playing in the
top
top
back. He has to be
top class back. Well, I mean, if it was this Ballon d'Or thing of putting January to July with Messi, I'm doing the same thing with Maguire. January to July, Maguire is amazing. Let's do that, because everybody's clearly ignoring the second half season.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think he was amazing. I just think he was alright.
I thought it was amazing.
I just think that because you've not seen a good centre back in a while.
No.
I'm telling you, yeah. If you look at him and then you look at Van Dijk, right?
No, come on, you can't do that. You definitely can't do that.
The word amazing is just.
Van Dijk's not amazing. No, Van Dijk's not amazing. This is elite. This is all timer. This is a Hall of Fame centre back, a first ballot Hall of Fame centre back, Virgil van Dijk.
First ballot.
He's going in the Hall of Fame. He's better than Tony Adams. He's better than all these guys. Van Dijk for me top 3 or top 5 best centre backs all time. You can't do that. You can't compare him with Maguire's. Maguire's form was amazing. He was from January to July. From August to December is Mason Holgate level. So,
hey,
that's why Maguire for me is not worse.
I lied. No, it's not. They're like the same player.
If Mason Holgate, I'll look at that. If Mason Holgate, wait, hold on a minute. I'm checking Liverpool Everton result. If Mason Holgate starts for Everton, 4-0 Liverpool. Let's go for it. That's how bad Holgate is. Do you know how much Sadio Mane always cooks him? Mane always cooks him every time. And I think that Holgate is so bad. But let's go back to United Arsenal. I haven't got a clue how that's going to go. I'm going 0-0.
I'm going 1-1.
2-1 United. I think Ronaldo's going to score a jammy goal at the end because he hates Arsenal.
Yeah, he has a great record.
He doesn't. Me. Huh? I love Arsenal. I used to actually like Arsenal under Wenger, but I hate them now. You know what the thing is? Yeah, I used to really like Arsenal, and then AFTV came up, and I'm like, I don't like him.
I don't think it's them. Their fans are actually quite jarring. Not anymore. Not nowadays. But they used to be jarring. Jadon Sancho, he's on mad form right now, so hopefully he scores against them. That'd be perfect. But yeah, I'm going 1-1 actually.
I think as I'm saying, it's going to cut out when he goes downstairs.
No.
So, we should say. I think we'll wrap up now then. I don't know when we're going to do the next one. Friday?
Yeah,
Friday.
Is there weekend games?
Yeah, there's weekend games. It's festive period, so there's games like every weekday and weekend now.
Yeah. And is next week the Champions League?
Yes.
Hopefully the robbed Lewandowski, who's Barcelona in European League position. You love to see it. I absolutely hate Barcelona. Hopefully at Europa League. And obviously, a little side note: after the Lewandowski got robbed, we won't stand for robbery in this channel. Justice for Lewandowski. We can't rob this. 2 years in a row. And worst thing is they gave him a Mickey Mouse award. Have you seen the shape of the award?
They gave him a
massive. It was like a Mickey Mouse, half of his ear gone. This is a joke. They created an award here just to say, okay, here's your award here, and now shut up. That was literally what the award was called. It was just sharp.
At least Messi said that you deserved it,
and that's the worst thing because Messi never speaks about other players during these awards speeches. And that's how
you also said that Salah and Lewandowski are coming. That's what we like, the propaganda. I think their time for winning Ballon d'Ors is coming. Oh shit, I'm in the dark. I forgot to turn the light on.
What do you mean Salah and Lewandowski are coming? What do you mean by coming?
As in coming for the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Next year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Salah's definitely up there for next year.
Assuming he continues his form.
But the thing is, let's say you see him in the league, yeah, all of a sudden they're going to say, oh, Salah didn't win this trophy, blah, blah. But I think individually, what he's doing is world-class level.
I think they need to stop focusing on team successes or international success.
Yeah, you know what?
Focus literally just on
it because the World Cup is happening.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they realistically going to do in Egypt? Like,
but Egypt qualified. I
didn't even think Egypt qualified.
Well, that's in the qualifying process.
Well, I don't think they've qualified yet, but
let's see.
They're in a qualifying group process thing. They have to be.
Let's see.
Egypt.
I'm pretty sure that
there's no way they didn't qualify for the qualifying stage. They've got to, surely. That will actually ruin Mohamed Salah's hope. At least you have to qualify. And no, not qualify. At least you have to be in the qualifying stage. Because it's quite embarrassing not to be in the qualifying stage, at least.
Qualified team. Okay. Algeria, Cameroon, Congo, Egypt, Ghana, Mali, Morocco, Nigeria, Senegal, Tunisia.
See? I knew it. My guy would never not be qualified for it.
Yeah, I think. Do you know what? I believe Egypt could qualify for the World Cup.
Oh, never mind. It's a third round. Those teams have all qualified for the third round.
Right,
they will then face each other. The 10 group winners, so the names I just mentioned, from the second round, will be drawn into 5 home and away ties.
Oh, no.
The winners of each fixture will advance to the 2020 FIFA World Cup, so they'll face each other and go through. Knowing Egypt's luck, they'll get Algeria.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And that's it might be night, but hopefully not. Hopefully Egypt qualify because I do want to see Egypt in the World Cup again. If that happens, Mohamed Salah's chances for the Ballon d'Or will increase. But then at the same time, it's France football, and would they give Mohamed an award?
Okay, never mind. Congo and Ghana technically haven't qualified yet. Congo's participation's pending an investigation into possible substitution rule violation during 14th November match against Benin. Ghana participation pending an investigation into possible match fixing on the 14th of November match against South Africa.
Why are they doing that? That's embarrassing. they were making World Cups, and now they're cheating them. Whilst Congo never made a World Cup before, so
that's because they got
this is what you call the Suarez effect.
Yeah, they were there in 2014.
It all started in 2010.
Well, it's 2014 they were there. If you forgot about that one, I guess the States, the face state, I think they got locked up in America.
The streets will never forget Asamoah Gyan.
The streets,
mostly because he's an idiot.
Yeah, twat. One idiot.
Hey, look, he was good for Sunderland. I think.
Yeah. I think he was. Anyway, I think that's it for today's episode.
Yep.
Thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back again on Friday. Well, technically Saturday morning. We'll say thank you very much for watching and peace out.
Peace out.